I need to get a fucking new PC, dude. Okay, yeah, I'm totally fine.
Darkener. Genocide. This my Delta Rune. I fell through the floor in that closet. I faced a fluffy talking goat in a rug. The plot wants me. Alive. Wants me. All right. Susie escapes, and we go to the fields. We fight some darkners who make us use our shields. Rousey will heal. Susie's weapon, error yields. Should I be a pacifist? Or should I use my sword? I'm
Of course I get fucking whims on.
I fell from the talker, should I find darkener? Genocide. This Delta Rune. I fell through the floor in that closet.
What happens if I attack it to weaken it first? Does it weaken? Does it give me more G if I weaken it? Really? It gives me 0. Well, that was a waste of a turn. Please keep giving me froggets. I beg of you. Obviously, I'll just fight Muffet.
We fight some darkners who make us use our shields. Rousey will heal.
Weakening a monster to get more gold is basically just a robbery. Yeah, pretty much. Ruins is harder than no-hitting Undying the Undying, because unlike Undying, you don't have to worry about falling asleep. Wow, I feel hurt now. If I was silent, it would be way more boring. That's why I'm trying to like fill in on lore things, so it just doesn't feel so bland. I mean, that's partly why I don't really want to do this run offline, because It's just like an hour of walking every single time. And plus, if I didn't really do it live, no one would really believe it. I need to get the donut. Pretty much every area. I do have quite a few music mods.
Swords. I'm feeling evil, think I'm slay.
Doesn't sound like they're saying taste, it sounds like they're saying dates. I'm homicidal and I've got a date. I can't unhear it now, that's just...
Susie's Buster takes your life. Red scarf, devil's knife, take HP out of your wife. The king down here wants to kill us Lightners. Have more fountains.
Come on! Yeah, see, that slight little detour is what cost me that.
Lightners.
Okay, it's actually a good thing I got hit in the previous run, because if I didn't, then I would have forgotten the spider donut. So thank you whoever made me get hit and made me ultimately freeze my PC up due to my NVIDIA graphics card playing up again. I might just have to reinstall the driver. Because I think that's ultimately what's causing it. Because I tried like unplugging my display cable from the very back of my PC. And I plugged it back in and there was nothing on the screen. So it's something to do with my graphics card. I'm hoping this time I don't fuck up. It's been 3 runs. Actually, no. So has it only been, or has it been 2? You know what? I lost count. I'll check them after this. Which one do I have? I have an RTX 3080, I think. If I remember correctly, I told like pretty much everyone the specs in NHT when that was a thing. Like when I was getting my new PC, I was really excited about it. And I think I have a hypothesis as to what actually happened, because... Okay, so... My stepdad's an electrician. And before I moved house, we were doing like electrical work to disconnect the shed that we built. And I don't know, like something kept happening that kept tripping the power and everything, because the power was going off to my room constantly. And I was like in the middle of playing something or like closing the game and whatnot. So I have a feeling that a power outage just like corrupted the driver somewhat. Yeah, overall my PC is £1,400. I think that's like $1,700 US. I don't know what it is in rupees or dongs or whatnot. It's probably like over $1 million in dongs. Back with another expired canister of lean? Why? Why lean when you can fall over instead? Get the joke? It's a joke. You can like, please laugh. Mac and cheese, now you have a disease. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, I'll see about getting it checked. Like, overall, it's pretty fine. It's just sometimes when I close the game, like, any game, it's just, yeah, sometimes when I, like, play Undertale or do something like this, it just freezes. Yeah, I know what you meant, don't worry. Anyway, Rise, how was, I see you're, are you grinding Shanghai Vania again? Because I remember looking in UDCC and seeing that you... Oh, I see. How you doing on Lemony, by the way? Any progress? You just... yeah. Determine Humans collection of badass sentences. That's the next game, guys. It's the collection of badass sentences. You got one hit pace into phase 4. Yeah, I think any Lemony no hit will agree that as soon as they finish with no hit, they just don't want to touch the fight ever again. Like even the guy I found yesterday, they agree that they just don't want to touch it. Yeah, I actually knew I knew where that voice came from because I recognized it. Yeah, Undertale uses some very strange sources for sound effects. No progress as you're not grinding? Oh, fair enough. Run ends at balls? No, don't. Yeah, why do I remember that as well? Like, who started it? I know he chipped in because I just thought it was fun. I should make a Discord Sings channel in the server. We should sing To the Bone, Never Gonna Give You Up, World's Smallest Violin. God, does that feel like an innocent and naive song now? That song will haunt me for the rest of my life. Hey, don't blame yourself. Blame Marty. He's the one who used it. You wish the lyrics go, I'll be so popular when I show all the monsters. Okay. That's just verging on weird. I wonder what drove Silent Man Joe to make that parody. Like, he could have just known that, Why am I... Fuck. There we go, finally. Jesus. Never normally have trouble with this puzzle. Please no discussion about skeletal... Okay. It took me a while to remember what that word actually was. And I'm not going to read it out for obvious reasons. God damn it, Chris, where the fuck are we? Like, that joke was fine until Sarah butchered it. Well, maybe not butchered, but, around there. That one puzzle is the only thing in Undertale I know by memory. If you don't play the game much, then I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, Delta Traveler is obviously based off of that joke as well. But as well, that's the only thing it's based off of. Like, the only reason Delta Traveler even exists is because someone made a shit post. They chose a really bad time to release it. Undertale Yellow completely overshadows it. Yeah, I think everyone just forgot about Delta Traveler because Section 3 was taking too long. Like, I understand team members, money, all that, but hey, you could have at least done something. Like, how long has it been since Section 2 got released? I'm trying to remember here. Like, Section 1 came out shortly after the meme was originated, and then it was Section 2 about 6 months later. And Section 3, 2 years later? Yeah, they just chose to release Section 3 with Undertale Yellow in the mix. Like, dude, we can only focus on one game. Like, finish yours, put it out in a big patch, and you won't have to worry about it. Like, I don't get why Delta Traveler's going for a sectional release. Like, it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many it has. If I remember right, it's supposed to have 7 sections. The last one being something unknown. Something to do with Gaster. Think I'm speculating? Check the teasers on Discord. Not Discord, Game Jolt. God damn it. Yeah, there were Discord teasers on Game Jolt as part of a thank you note for saving Cubic's rental living space. Why am I even talking about? Yeah, I mean, we can focus on 2. But yeah, we will pay more attention to a game that took 7 years to make. I mean, Cuphead took 6 years to make, and Omori took about the same time. And those are great games. They're packed with so much content. Like, if I wanted a game with, like, a load of content like that, I would just take my time with it. I wouldn't do it progressively. Like, sure, I put, like, a Section 1 demo, and that'd be it. Like, I released the full thing shortly after I finished it. Now, granted, I was going to do a chapter release with Tales of Under Legends, but that's cancelled now, so... Oh, the good old days. Actually, no, those were not good old days. Those were bad old days. They were terrible. Any Reborn updates? We haven't done much work on that since we got the new idea. But I do plan to start it really soon. Like, it will be... As soon as 2024 starts, that's when I start on it. Because I have so many great ideas for it. I'll, like, share them with the team and all that. I'm going to, like, write an entire document with them. Bear in mind, guys, Reborn is just a code name. That's not its actual name. As I've said before. You should try something easier like FDY Dust Trust No Hit. You first. Yeah, I agree. They sometimes were good, and yeah, all of us could have been better. Especially me. Also, holy shit, we just beat Papyrus, world's hardest boss. Good thing the rest of the run up to Flowey is pretty straightforward. Well, I've got to make it through Waterfall first. And then we do Undyne. No hit. Papyrus when he welcomes you to the underground for the 69,420th time. Did you know that Sans was sued for spying on Frisk and Clover while they were asleep, and therefore punished with a train problem? No? Why would Sans be spying on Clover? That's just weird. Hell, why would anyone be spying on Clover? Also, how would you sue a monster? Someone just voice acted Lemony a few days ago. The dialogue was nice. Ooh. I should do more voice acting, to be fair. I just need to learn more voices. Like, there's only so many I can do in real time. Like, give me a random character to voice act. And I'll tell you whether or not I can do it. Ugh. I hate this part. To fight Omega Flowey, you have to do a neutral run. Not pacifist, not genocide, neutral. And neutral's completely different from pacifist. Martlet wanted a photo of them asleep, so she hired Sand. Why? Why would Martlet do that? Like, she's too kind to... Why? What makes you imagine these things? Where do you find out this kind of thing? Like, how do you... You know what? I'm not even going to ask that. I just... I would get the ballet shoes, but there's basically no point. Also thinking about changing my stream layout soon. Yeah, you know what? Actually, leave until you get a bit more comfortable, okay? Just don't come back until you feel better. Your internet never fails to be garbage. What's your speed, if you know it? Am I the only one who thinks second Undying Chase should have been the first? No. No, not really. $150? How did it go from 150 to 5? Are you like on McDonald's Wi-Fi or something? For legal reasons, that's a joke. Don't take it offensively. I don't even know what McDonald's Wi-Fi is even like. It's probably bad. My Wi-Fi signal differs between 30 and 40. Down. Up it's like 8 to 11. Actually, I haven't tested it for a while. I need to test it. That's because I turned off DVR, Gunny. Undertale Undyne when she gives Frisk her spear to point and it points at Undyne. She didn't expect that. Nyar! Aww. Yeah, your stream's not bugged. Don't worry. It's because I turned off DVR. It's just so I can have real-time interaction because you can't have that in the DVR setting. Something weird like that. You use external tools to watch me? That's a first. This should be enough, I think. Yeah. Yeah, just get out of the way of them. But I want to do speedrun strats on this fight so badly. But the thing is, to do the speedrun strats, you have to risk getting hit almost all the time. I don't know if TAS does it in a way that I could replicate it, but... oh well, it gets the fight done nonetheless. Doesn't really matter. It froze on a frame for like 10 seconds. Jeez. Your connection is really bad. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know what your connection's like. Dude, imagine if no hit was an official category in Undertale and Deltarune speedruns. Like, I feel so bad for the people who are just trying to get a world record and they do riskier strategies and they end up getting hit as a result. Like 29 minutes into a 30-minute run. Actually, no, it ends way before then. 26 minutes out of 30 minutes. Phase 2 already? I didn't even know there was a Phase 2. Hell, I didn't even know there was a Phase 1. Like, where's the Phase 2? Hey guys, I know the reason why Half-Life 3 never made it out. Because Valve didn't execute Phase 3. Of course, it's meant to be a Valve can't count to 3 joke. Well, actually, they did count to 3 in their gameplay videos. So yeah, Valve can count to 3. They just choose not to. Okay, nah, the real reason why Half-Life 3 never made it out is because they couldn't find a way to work it efficiently. Is there any Dust Trust take that hasn't been leaked? My take, Does Trust. why Mario Odyssey 2 won't happen. I believe that there will be a sequel to Odyssey. I believe there will be. They keep bringing out Mario parties. They keep bringing out Mario Karts. They will bring out an Odyssey 2. Well, too bad you can't leak it because it's already out. Ha ha. Thank you, Skelly. How you doing on SP no hit, by the way? I saw you were grinding it the other day. This is the story of a user named Mr. Fuzzy. Mr. Fuzzy worked for a company in a big building where they were employee number 427. Employee 427's job was simple. They sat at a desk and they pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to them through a monitor on their desk, telling them what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what Employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, they were alright with it, as though they were made exactly for the job. And Fuzzy was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Fuzzy. They'd been sitting at their desk for nearly an hour when they realised that not one single game had arrived on the monitor for them to leak. No one showed up to call a meeting, give instructions, or even say hi. Something was very clearly wrong. This complete isolation. But as they came to their wits and gave their senses, Mr. Fuzzy got up from their desk and touched grass. If I was going to have a narrator for my whole life, it would definitely be Kevin Brighting. Because I just love his tone of voice. I just love it when he narrates things. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. I just saw that so funny when I first heard it for the first time. That was just so funny. That was improvisation. I've basically memorized a lot of the Stanley Parable dialogue. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself, and he constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he was in control and no one could tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Well done, Stanley. I should probably focus in this even though it's simple. You're forgetting how much of this game I actually memorized. I can talk while I'm playing, except in hard parts like Omega Flowey. Yeah, the Stanley Parable. Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table was the most serious table I could find. I've looked at many, many tables. Hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I obviously don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the fact that this is the most serious room I have. Out of all the tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent of which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You've just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the whole game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room. Go! Whoa! Did we not have the talk? Are we not in a serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I've looked through? I'm gonna be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say, I've spent an hour of nothing but looking at tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's a notes room. Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you are devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be. It's the most serious I can think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't even try. Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley, I apologise. I'm going to go ahead and look at more tables. Hopefully I'll find one that will help you figure out how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those notes? Does drone strike it immediately or... Anyway guys, do you have any New Year's resolutions? If any? This is one of the side effects. Nah, I just chose to do it because I thought it was funny. Like, there's so many things that I memorized as a teenager that I can still remember them to this day. At least you're honest about it, MFM. Seriously though, when are you gonna change your name? I thought you were tired of Maid from Mario ever since like 5 months ago. That should be a New Year's resolution. Change your fucking name. You'll change it, you just need an idea. Bro, you have one, it's MFM. Unless you're talking about a very different name overall. Tell you what, how about I help you? What are some of your... You know what, actually, I think this is the best thing to handle via Discord DMs. Why do people make New Year's resolutions? Because they're desperate to change something about themselves. Like if they want to, like, stop drinking, if they want to, overcome grief, or they want to climb a mountain, or just set something for them that they just want to get done. No, I'm a fan of the glitched Christmas Mario. Do I have a New Year's resolution? Nah. Nah, I don't have one. Well, if I had to make one, it would just be to continue doing what I'm doing. Yeah, it's just a promise you make to your family. Call yourself Super Giga Monster of Death and Destruction, now on sale. Did I read that right? God damn it, I read it right. You saved a capture in 7 seconds in any percent with glitchy climbing. Ooh. By the way, being hit by any of these ingredients doesn't decrease HP. So you know what that means. They're not hits. They're touches. It's like the credits. You don't lose HP, you just touch something. I'll try and do this hit list anyway, which I might be able to do. Hold on a minute. I would have been hit there anyway. Yeah, sometimes it's unavoidable. Call yourself Sonic for Sonic? Nah, don't. If you don't make it on time, then it just proceeds as normal. Nothing special happens if you run out of time. It's like the puzzle later on. It's faster to do the puzzle, but if you don't do it, it doesn't matter. Doing this while taking a few hits is actually faster than doing hitless. That is true, yes. With bosses like Toriel and what? Papyrus. I always thought the core was a giant mecha kneeling down. Once the monsters break the barrier, they use it to destroy the Earth. Okay. Right, luck lock number 1. What we got here then? I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm. At least this time I got carrots. Last time I got stars. Have I heard about the Delta Traveler update? Yeah, I have. And even though the Sans fight looks cool, I'm not really that excited about the game anymore. It's just lost its charm now. Like, it came out at the same time as Undertale Yellow, and just everyone flocked to Undertale Yellow. Just no one's interested in Delta Traveler anymore. Like, at this point, it's just made up antics with swearing and lots of swearing. Okay, that was... You know, hit a Delta Traveler Sans. Nice. At least that fight is more balanced than Ness and Paula. Or, hell, dare I say it, Porky. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I cannot master the Porky mechanic. It's just... You know what, I'm not even going to say it. Also, someone suggested I fight these. If you do that, then it's a little bit... Actually, is it faster or is it slower? Yeah, see? You can still miss. It's slower. Didn't believe me before? Do you believe me now? Well, because the original Deltarune has barely any swearing in it, like, Delta Traveler overdoes it with the S and F words, and I think that's just a bit too much. Like, if it's meant to be a game like Angry Sans, where his actual purpose is just to shout swears at you, then that's fine. But if it's a full-on game with canon personalities, no character would ever say words like that. Noelle says the F word. Oh my god, guys, how could Noelle say such a thing? She's like 10, why is she cursing? Actually, I don't even know how old Noelle's supposed to be. Yeah, the only swearing is, your machine sucks ass and quiet, people piss me off. Yeah, that exactly, yeah. They go to an all-grade school, so... Yeah. They could be 18 for all we know. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, because there's a baby's room on the other end of the school. And Alphys appears to be teaching what seems like a wide range of ages. It's literally just called a school. It's not a high school, it's just a school. But we don't know what kind of school it... Well, we know it's an all-grade school. That's all we know. It's an orphan-only school. No, it isn't. Almost used to stick on her. Goku's in... Okay, how many secrets are there in Delta Traveler? Just how many memes are there? We have Rousey smoking a blunt. We have... Chris, where the hell are we? You know what? I don't know. Like, if I was going to put memes in my full game, it would probably be like a picture tucked away somewhere. It wouldn't be just like a character with a weird personality. So like, if you know Hit Papyrus has gone too far, you have a bunch of original characters. You have the Evil D, you have the head sticking out of the tree stump, you have Blue Freddy Fazbear, you have Patrick Star with a gun, and you have Green Sands. And Papyrus, of course. Supposedly, all of them are developers. Like, I was scrolling through the comments section of one of the videos, and I saw a picture that was very similar to that of what was seen in game. Now, bear in mind, I never know Hit Papyrus has gone too far. I never completed it, and I likely won't try to complete it because it's just not worth it to me. Shut up. They don't have Super Mario in Delta Traveler. Oh, what? What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Why would you want to play Mario in Delta Traveler? Dude, I can't wait for Rhino to be sued by Nintendo. Because, you know, Nintendo doesn't like it when people create fan games of Mario or recreate things. So if you make a fan game of something based on Nintendo, you're very likely to get sued. And if Nintendo sues you, you have no chance of winning. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's still... Gosh. Whoa, that was close. Hey, I didn't bring it to your attention. Igor did. Sorry to burst your bubble, but Sarah already has plans for all of the sections. Like, the next one's gonna be like Final Fantasy or something. Bowser's Inside Story. One of those two things. Then there's Legend of Zelda and The Dark. No, I know you're made for Mario, but that doesn't mean you can just... Yeah, Underswap is going to be in Delta Traveler. Undertale and Delta Traveler when? That was Section 1. Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it right, MFM. It's like saying, oh, I'll just play Super Mario Sunshine on Dolphin. Even though I have a physical cartridge of the game for the GameCube. Like, I cannot play it anymore on my consoles, yet I use Dolphin. But that doesn't make it any more right than it actually is. You know, I just... Did you just pirate Super Mario Brothers? You know what that means.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but that makes me think, like, people emulate Tears of the Kingdom, and they only buy the copy just so they can say, oh, I have a copy of the game. You can't sue me, Nintendo. You can still get sued. Even though you bought the game. Because you're playing it in ways that are not considered legitimate. Need I say more? What? No, I don't want to throw the stick. Ugh. Well, that's worth 700 points, so I'll take it. At least I'll get this fight done before the luck lock, which is nice. That was a bit too fast. We bought a keyboard. Hot Finenti cute. Yeah, I still finished the fight in the same amount of time. I just happened to make the wrong choice. Yes, there is, Sansi. That's also known as distribution. That's what I did with you, Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, the ball's in your court. The ball's in your court. Just don't blame me if Nintendo come after you. How did I finish the fight so fast? If you pick up the armor pieces on the way here, each one does 1,500 extra points for each unique armor set you use. If you use all those armor sets, you can get through this fight really quickly. How did this go from me asking Sylv? Did you just misgender me? You know what that means. Oh, brother. What am I going to do with a lot of you? I'm gonna have a billion Pikachus on your ass. I was dreaming last night of talking to someone in an auditorium, and then the doors just swung open and an army of Scooby-Doos just ran in and just completely trashed the place. Like, it wasn't even a you know what that means situation. It was genuinely frightening. Just imagine your doors suddenly opening and then an army of cartoon characters come barging in. I can't get the cowboy hat. I don't have enough money. And honestly, it's not worth it to go out my way just to get something that I only use once. Unless it's a spider donut. Like, the cowboy hat does literally jack shit, because I can't do quads to save my life. Stalking a witch. Yeah, I have the burnt pan on. Excellent. No, it's not the consequences of the jokes. It's because I was watching Pokemon. And I just thought, hey, you know what would be funny if I added this into my sleep? And so I just imagined that happening. It was scarier than I anticipated it to be. I just imagine that happening in a movie now. Just a cartoon freak out. Why is damage important if it's pacifist? Okay, you have to kill Asgore, and you also have to kill Flowey, but well, you don't really kill them. You more bring them to their knees. Sometimes I imagine them. Sometimes I just let RNG do the work. Like, if I have an imagination going into my sleep, that's how I can manipulate it. Like, I just dream of myself in a white void, and it worked. I was standing in a white void with nothing there. And then I just snap my fingers, and then suddenly, boom, a table appears. And I snap my fingers again, and suddenly, boom, there's a light bulb. Yeah, Omori vibes, I know. But, hey, I imagine myself that way, and it's actually quite nice. Hey, good news is there's no knife. Okay, story time. I once had a weird dream as a child, where... Okay, so as a child, I used to be a really good dancer. So, I'd always, like, hop on dance floors and break dance and whatnot. I was actually quite good at it. Not so much now as an adult. Yeah, I imagine I went to a dance club. I dreamt when I went to a dance club. And... honestly, it was not like an inordinary dream. It was just really, really strange how it just went from something. So, yeah. So we were at this dancing club, and then on the way home, we were riding on the dual carriageway, or freeway, sorry, for you Americans. And suddenly our brakes went, like, out of nowhere. Like, that never happened before. I was genuinely scared for my life. So we were going at 50 miles an hour down the motorway, just absolutely crashing through everything. We were not slowing down, and then suddenly we enter this housing estate, and we see this this fence up ahead of us, and I thought that will stop us, but no, we crashed straight through the fence and landed in a swimming pool. Now, when I remember it as a child, I just thought, wait, did that actually happen? But nah, that never happened. It feels like it did, though. It feels like we were just genuinely floating on the water in a sinking car. But no, that never happened. Is it the one about the cult, Ratch? Also, you don't have to tell it to me if you don't want to. Like, well, if you do, I won't judge, but only do it if you're comfortable with it. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the story you're writing, my bad. Right, I'm gonna pop to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Okay. I'll likely end this run after Flowey. It gets saved after anyway, so I can pick it up again later. But regardless of whether or not it's PB, I'm going to end after this. Flowey. Sorry, not after this fight. I'm going to end after Flowey. And if it freezes again, well, I'll just load up a different save. See, I'm terrible at this. This time, come on. I really don't like that attack. Come on, get a quad, please. Oh my god, it's impossible to get a quad. Alright, on my way to install the God Home mod. Oh my god! Not even the... I got no quads. Fucking hate how they're frame perfect. Alright, can we ban May from... I'm kidding. Alright, please don't freeze up. It didn't freeze. Excellent. What version am I at? I'm on version 1.001. That's like the best run for full game. Best version for run for full game? Best version for full game runs. I cannot speak. I'm going insane, literally. Ah! Fucking hell, dude. I blame all of you for this. You're always talking about random shit. It's not a rhythm, MFM. It's entirely RNG, whether or not you can get a rhythmic quad. And they're not all evenly spaced out either, so it's not like a case of do. It's a case of do. How do you know the player has 50 HP on Flowey? How do you know? You knew that? Well, in Undertale Yellow, actually, you have 100 HP. But, yeah, it's basically the same thing. Alright, here we go. Praise. That never happened, guys. That never happened.